spilling up the dots, you got the mind locked in. From God Creek jungles to the grind and sin. Good vibes, hate crime, and the messy splits. Street T podcast, we uncovering bits.
Mic check, real talk, ain't no filter friend. Truth bomb, street tales, the saga won't end. Every shade of life, we sipping tea real steep. Discussing the highs, the lows, the secrets we keep.
Yizzo. Yizzo. Yo.
What up, though?
Yizzo, what up? We're up.
Yo.
Hey, man, y'all are now tapped into the streets, T, man. Today is Tuesday, as always, man. February 24th, 2026, man. Today, we got a special guest in the room with us, man. We had a little technical difficulties because main man was on the ones and twos over there fucking shit up. But neither near nor there. We here, though. We made it. You hear me? Without further ado, I'm going to let my man introduce himself again because y'all already done seen him, man. So go ahead, bro. Now they can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, my name Louis Durr. You know what I mean? I'm the Tap Man, 814, Erie, Pennsylvania, and the Top Troll. You know, you might see me on Facebook creating all types of controversy because that's what I do. But I really just be keeping it real. You know what I mean? I talk about things that people don't want to talk about, you know, and I put it out there on the forefront and then let y'all argue about it.
Yeah. Hey, so back like I asked before. So for everybody who don't know you personally, who is Louis Durr?
Like I said, I'm I'm a aspiring tattoo artist. I want to be the ink master for real, for real. Y'all might see me on Ink Master one day. But I was born and raised in Erie, Pennsylvania. You know, I've been through a couple things on my journey. Prison, all type of stuff. That's what got me into doing tattoos.
Okay, so you picked that. That's a thing you picked up in prison?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did 6 years. And in the midst of doing that, I used to be in there drawing portraits and everything. But the dudes that was really making the money was a tattoo artist. I'm like, dang, I'm trying to spin into that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, fuck all this drawing pictures. I'm trying to, you know, get that bread.
I let us see somebody positive, bro. I mean, I let us see when somebody can take a positive out of going to prison, bro. And it ain't 100% negative. It ain't 100% waste of your life. It ain't 100% waste of your time. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why they punish us with that. Because they take time out of your life that you don't and can't get back. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So when we squeeze something positive out that time, yeah.
And I always do that no matter what. You know, life is a journey, and you're going to go through all types of obstacles, all types of ups and downs. It's about what you make of every situation. I'm not doing no complaining. You can put me in any situation, and I'm going to find the best outcome of that situation. Like, you know what? Let me make the best of it. I could cut hair, too. I was down there cutting with the razor and a comb. I'm nice. Like,
oh, yeah, you nice. Hey, yo, bro, listen, I done seen some of the best of the best, bro. Kill a head with a razor and comb, bro. Literally be holding a razor with the comb, like really put a design in your head, shirt. Bro. I'm telling you. Hey, shout out, yeah, what the fuck was boy name, man, from Philly, bro. He used to cut my hair downstate, bro, with a razor, bro, and a comb. He used to hit my joint, and then he'd get the lining me up and putting designs in my head with the razor, bro. Yeah. Like, he was nice, bro. Yeah, listen, bro, it's a lot of talented people in jail, bro. I promise you.
Absolutely.
Like, but so how long you been tatting?
Oh, man, I did my first tattoo in 2006, so I'm on my 20-year mark right now. For real.
Oh, yeah.
And it's crazy because I think it was in February I went downstate, and that's when I did my first one. I did it with a pencil with a staple at the end of that joint, for real.
Type shit.
So you know what you doing.
So you seasoned for real. Yeah. Like, can't nobody talk to you crazy, you feel me?
Yeah, no, they be trying, but.
Like, that's like a motherfucker that say, never mind.
Hey, yo, listen, we gonna talk about that. You do not get to get away with that. Somebody said something today. We gonna talk about it. Somebody said something today, and I just was like, yeah, you're not getting away with that. You're not.
No, facts.
But you had the internet in an uproar, bro, for a couple days now.
Yeah.
You keep having the internet in an uproar. What do you say to people that criticize you from like your Facebook post?
Shit, nothing. I'm humbled. Like, I laugh at it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I reached a stage in my life where don't nothing like that bother me because I know it's just the internet. You know, a lot of people on there you could be what you want on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So people be on there trolling all the time, saying all type of stuff, and I laugh at it. And then I'm like, you know what? My sister actually came to me one day. She like, bro, you funny. Why don't you start monetizing yourself? I'm like, man, I ain't worried about that shit. I make money doing tattoos. Like, I'm cool.
Thanks.
But I seen the type of money she was making off it. I'm like, all right, let me dibble and dabble and see what happens.
See what happens.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I mean? But all my stuff is original content though. Like I'm not going copy and pasting something I see on the internet and then trying to get paid off of that. Nah, I'm sitting back thinking of my own things. Like, you know what? I know what's going to ruffle the feathers of the people and make them be like, oh yeah, I gotta comment on this. Like, you got me fucked up. Like, they be mad as fuck.
I love what you. I will say this. I loved what you did with your son. Yeah. I loved what you did with your son, bro. Like when I seen what you did with your son, I was like, yeah, that's what need to happen, bro. Because listen, the young boys be thinking it's a game, bro. They are the first ones to think you old and washed up, bro. They are the first ones to think age got your ass in a headlock. And when you can show them otherwise in a positive manner, you feel what I'm saying? I love that. Oh, you want to act up in school? Let me show you what these hands do. Now, right then when he said that, when he threatened them with that a month ago, his son was in his head like, yeah, all right, try that shit if you want to. I'm going to show you. You know, so when he told him to throw up the hands, bro, his son went, no, like, yo, I ain't trying to rumble. His son like, yo, so me seeing him putting down them first two bodies, like, young. I was like, yeah, he teaching him something. Young boy hit that ground.
That lesson definitely need to be taught. It comes to a point in life. The crossroads meet, you know what I'm saying?
And his son is gonna remember that, bro.
Yeah.
His son is gonna forever.
And he gonna respect it. He gonna be happy.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Because you didn't make him hate you. You didn't make him resent you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you got embarrassed.
Definitely a lesson.
You got embarrassed, but you got the plausible deniability to tell your friends, like, so what, nigga, that's my dad. Fuck you talking, you know what I mean? Right. So they like you got punched on by a boy in the street, and it ain't a pride issue. Yeah. Your friends was laughing at you because your dad boo-bopped you on the internet, and you went viral for getting boo-bopped. So you know what I'm saying? But it made you straighten your act up. That's why I love that, bro, because a lot of men are absent.
It need to happen.
A lot of men are absent in their son's life, bro, or it's just a threatening phone call. They're calling them and threatening them.
And
the
kid's
not respecting that, bro, but the fact that you was like, let me get involved. It spoke volumes.
Yeah, they definitely need that, and it was all out of love. And like I said, because there was a lot of people criticizing me on that, but my thing is this: like, I did it for awareness. I didn't do it. I wasn't even monetized at that time on Facebook. I wasn't trying to. I didn't even think it was going to do that many numbers or nothing. It was more so like, you know, I'm teaching my son, because the streets is going to beat you up way worse than I ever could. You know what I mean? We all know that. We all done, you know, been locked up and did all types of things. You know what I'm saying? So what I did, it was out of love and showing him, like, you know, the streets get tough and they not gonna hold back on you. You know what I mean? Even though I did hold back on you, I ain't doing too dirty. No, face. Yeah, but he had to know that and he was good for a while. But you know how kids do; they'll be good for a minute and then they gonna go right back to acting crazy or whatever. But yeah, a lot of younger generation, they need that anyway.
They need that in their life, bro.
They you know, it's just the absent fathers. You know, it's a lot of dudes upstate, you know. I be answering the phone every day from guys all the time. And they all got sons. And all they sons is out here, you know, doing whatever. And a lot of times they be trying to follow in the footsteps. Like, yeah, my dad's a gangster. I'm trying to be a gangster. And it's like, nah, you don't want that. You don't want that.
Hey, let's go to the comments. Shout out Gio, appreciate you for tapping in, man. Darnell Jordan, appreciate you for tapping in. Megan Rose, appreciate you for tapping in. Although you are one of the ones, I am gonna be on your ass in about 5 minutes. Just wait on it. Tay, appreciate you for tapping in, love. Steve Mickle said I'm in this bitch. What's going on, Steve? Will, appreciate you for tapping in. Darnell Jordan said, shout out that lesson with his son. Demira K said, this nigga made it to the podcast. I hate Erie. hey, you know he was going to make it.
Hey, Demira, what's happening? Thank you for tapping. You feel me? You got to have my man up here. Like, you know.
Lovely Dawn said, man, not y'all getting Louis on here. Nigga, he made it. Hey, we had to go find him. We had to, man. Because, listen. So, without further ado, y'all want to jump in first at?
I want to go.
Where are we jumping in first? We ain't even going to hold this up.
I want to go to his actual stat that created the whirlwind for today.
Okay.
For Tuesday, in time for the Street Steep podcast.
Oh, wait, time out. Hold on. Before we do that,
make sure y'all share this live, y'all.
How do you feel about the cop getting citations for that car accident?
Right around the corner?
Right around the corner.
Oh, man.
So you're telling me that the cop cost somebody their life, right? And y'all give him citations, which means he was at some way at fault. But no vehicular manslaughter, no vehicular homicide, no nothing. Justifiable? or not justifiable?
Not justifiable. I feel.
Man, you can't ask me nothing about the police. I'm always gonna say fuck the police. They should have gave him life.
Shit.
Life. You know what I mean?
Hey, yeah, I just wanted to cover that real quick. Erie Police Department, man, do better, please.
It's just the
entitlement.
The entitlement, like you know, because it's like, come on, if it's anybody else, you don't get that grace.
I see him doing it all the time, though. I see him, like, they'll flick their lights for no reason, and boom, they'll fly off. And then they'll turn their lights off and just going about their business. I'm like, damn, y'all just did that so y'all could speed real quick.
Right. For real. Tanisha Monet, appreciate you for tapping in. Andre Jenkins, appreciate you for tapping in. I be wanting to get on your ass so bad, Dre. I do. Sometimes it don't even, you know, I talk when I see you, player. We'll talk about it when I see you. Brady Lee, appreciate you for tapping in. So my fault. Without further ado, go ahead, man.
What up, what up? Oh, and thank y'all, whoever tapping in right now, thank y'all for tapping in. Make sure y'all share the live. Appreciate y'all.
Brady Lee said you be rage baiting. Jamie Lynn said, okay, Lewis. Lovely Dawn Beasley said that stat he made this morning with the old head bitches.
Oh, man, listen, that's what we on. Listen, so, okay. This morning, you made a stat on Facebook. And this is the stat. For those of you that didn't see the stat, this is the stat. Boom, Lewis there says.
Why do older women 30 and up be intimidated by the younger women? Is it because y'all husbands, boyfriends be cheating on y'all with them?
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to get too messy on this, you know what I'm saying? Because I be like, I don't know. I know a lot of very beautiful women that are my friends, you know what I'm saying, that I'm cool with. And they'll be reading these comments, and they'll be like, I know Shorty ain't talking, and her husband be in my DM or this.
For real, that's a real thing.
I be like, yo, so I ain't gonna put none of y'all on blast, you know what I'm saying? Just know that some of these younger women out here is definitely giving y'all hell, you know what I mean?
They giving y'all a run for y'all money.
Really is.
So, what's your outlook?
I had went live about it last night. I don't know if a lot of people tapped in. It's a new platform right here, but this is my thing on that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. A lot of older women are not going to agree with this, and they probably going to say whatever. And you're supposed to feel confident about yourself. But the reality is that, you know, if you're not going to the gym, if you're not eating healthy, if you're not doing certain things, and this goes for anybody, man, woman, anybody, as you get older, you're going to start, you know, your age is going to start showing, period. You know what I mean? And men are attracted to beautiful women. Now, it'll be a lot of men that'll sit back and be like, you know, nah, or whatever they say. But
talk closer to the mic for me. They said talk closer.
Okay, my bad.
All right.
Yeah, but it's a lot of men that may pump, fake, and lie. But this is the honest to God truth from my perspective. You know what I mean? Y'all can give me y'all perspective because y'all men too. We like beautiful women, and beautiful women tend to be younger women. And they,
hold on real quick, bro. Can y'all hear him? I want to make sure y'all can hear him. Okay.
I can hear him. I'm listening to
it. Yeah. Now, if you catch a woman 23, 24, 25 in them prime years, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They might not have no kids yet, all type of stuff. They bodying and all that, all T shit that they be talking about. Yeah. Us men, I don't care what age they is, from 18 all the way to 80 is gonna find that attractive. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the reality of it, you know? And a lot of older women be like, oh, nah, well, I ain't worried about this young girl. You know what I'm saying? I got my stuff together and all of this and all of that. Dudes don't care about you having your stuff together. We don't care.
We don't.
Yeah, we don't. We're looking at your appearance. We don't give a fuck how much money you got. We got money. That's our job anyway, right? We supposed to protect and provide. So, yeah, we don't care about all your accomplishments. Like, kudos to you, but whatever. You know?
The way I see that part is your accomplishments and your achievements matter when they're discussing your brand, you as a person, who you are.
Yeah.
We don't know that you graduated cum laude, you alumni, HBCU. We don't know that when we see you walking out of Privé. Right. All we know is we see them little ass pants and them shorts you got on, ass cheeks sticking out, and we like, yo. That's it, bro.
Right.
We don't know that you're this big accomplished person. Like he said, we genuinely don't care.
Yeah.
The time has arose for us to chase you. We're not. That comes later on in the conversation.
Yeah.
Do you feel what I'm saying?
Later.
And I will have a fun time with you.
Like it's a plus later. Like
it's a plus later.
Like you went to college, you graduated, you got your own bag. That's all like almost like luxuries later on. Like, oh, you know what I mean? That's something I brag about.
But we don't care.
But that ain't something that's gonna hook us. Yeah, absolutely.
That ain't gonna be the thing that's the determining factor. Like,
so Moray said anyone 40 plus dating 25 and under.
Yup.
How? Listen, this is what I'm not understanding. Why the older the man, the younger y'all make the woman? Yeah. Listen, as the man gets older, y'all get to turning these grown ass women into babies, right? Yeah. They get all of a sudden they start growing, they start aging in reverse. Like, so a 25-year-old, right? A 25-year-old, a 40-year-old woman could date a 25-year-old man and nobody will say shit.
Yeah.
But because a man is openly saying, hey, I am attracted to a 23, 25-year-old, it's a problem. Why? Nobody can explain why this shit is an issue, bro.
Oh, no, they trying to explain it. So this is what they say. Her frontal lobe is not fully developed. That's the first thing they
You stop growing at 21, don't you?
Yeah. No, listen, and it could be that. But this is my thing. At 18, you could vote. At 18, you can vote. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's very important. Like, people be downplaying that, like, fuck voting or whatever. You might not vote, but you're voting for the people who are making the laws.
Running the country.
Yeah, running the country. These same people might make the new age of consent 15, 14. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know. Y'all just going in there voting. At 21, you can get in the bars. You could do certain things. So you telling me you can vote, you can operate a vehicle while you drunk, you know what I'm saying? You can drink, you can go buy bottles, you can do all of that, but you can't use discernment on the right type of person to deal with, you know what I mean? Yeah. Now, the reason why younger women like older men is because older men be more established than the younger men. When I was young, I went to prison. I wasn't established. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was just doing whatever, you know what I mean? But the older a man gets, the more mature he gets, the better choices he makes. You know, he becomes more of a leader, you know? How is a young girl gonna follow a young man? And
the blind leading the blind.
Right, it's the blind leading the blind. And women, y'all say it yourself, mature faster than men. So really, she gonna be leading him if she dating somebody in her own age range.
That's true.
You know what I mean? She leading him. He not even a leader. So the roles is reversed and all type of shit. So, you know,
what makes the woman too young though? Like, if we're talking about a woman who's 25, right? There's women out here right now who's 25 who damn near got a doctorate degree. Mm-hmm. These women out here have their own properties, their own cars. Who are y'all to tell her she's too young to do anything? She's liable to have more than you.
Yeah, facts.
Who are you to say she's too young? Do you feel what I'm saying?
And that's what caused me to make my post earlier. Like, why is you older women intimidated by these young girls? That's what it comes down to. You intimidated by them because we are attracted to them. We might start losing attraction to you. And just like I said yesterday on my live, y'all might not have been tapped in, but a lot of y'all women be going to the bars every weekend for the last however many years. I could literally go back into your photos, and every Friday and Saturday you got a new outfit on showing the same pose for the last 10 years. And at some point that shit gets played out. You know what I mean? So when you got this woman who's 23, she hasn't even been out here 10 years doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? So she's a new face. She's a breath of fresh air, you know? It says it in the 48 Laws of Power. Use absence to increase respect and honor. Y'all don't do that.
Do you know in some countries they're supposed to date, like their wives are supposed to be like half of their age or some shit?
Yeah, they'll marry you out as soon as you start bleeding. They'll marry you out. Like, boo.
Right. So it's literally other countries where these young girls are getting married to men at 13, 14, 15. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So what I'm saying is, in this great land of America, they tend to. The grown women, bro. Y'all are doing this with grown women, mind you. This woman is old enough to go to jail. She's old enough, like you said, to vote. She's old enough to walk in the liquor store and buy us a bottle that we're going to drink for the night. Here, babe, go get us a bottle. She can go in there and get that. I can take you to any strip club in America. We can go to King of Diamonds. Show them your ID. You can get in. How is she too young to get pinned to the headboard?
And speaking
I'm missing it, bro.
Speaking of strip clubs, if you go into the strip clubs, that's all you're going to see is young girls in there in their early 20s. You're not going to see too many women in their 30s and 40s up there shaking their ass.
So y'all telling me I can't meet a stripper at Juliet's Friday night and hump her?
Nope.
Is that what y'all telling me?
Nope.
It's a young girl, right? It's a young girl at Juliet stripping, trying to make her way through college. She's 23, 24. You telling me I can't pin her to the headboard?
Nope.
And she's shaking ass and stripping?
That makes you a pedophile.
Bruh. And then y'all gotta chill with the grooming and he's grooming them. And, bro, nobody knows these fucking girls growing up, bro.
Yeah, we don't know. You act like we hanging with them
No,
when they 10.
yeah, like, bro. It's going too far, bro.
He said it's going too far. Hey, Brandy said the younger men want older women now. Shawty was happening. Thank you for tapping in.
Bro, I was 15. I brought a 22-year-old home to meet my mom. And you know who you is. You still in the city walking around. I was 15, hanging at the 901, hustling every day. I brought a 22-year-old woman home to meet my mom. My mom looked at her and said, you know how old my son is? She said, yeah. She said, and that's okay with you? She said, yeah. She looked at me and said, all right. And went back in her room, bro.
Man, the first chick I hit, I was 13 and she was 26. She lived on the corner from me. I ain't had no business hitting her, but it was an accomplishment for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a young dude. I'm like, yeah, I hit this old head. You feel me? But yeah, so I don't know. That might have been. Now that was some shit right there for real.
You said that was some shit right there.
She
was
was
molesting you?
She was a pedophile.
She definitely was molesting you.
She was molesting you.
Yeah, she was molesting you. But I liked it. It was consensual.
He said I liked it.
Yeah, it was consensual.
Hey, so Moray said it's a mental state as a woman. Moray, explain that. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Malik Dupree said, oh, hey, you're tweaking. Hey, Nate Jordan said the fight is fixed and women hate it. Demira K, y'all normalizing anything. No, what we're normalizing is adults being fucking adults.
That's it.
That's all we're normalizing. We're normalizing y'all minding y'all fucking business. That's what we normalizing. Because if y'all minded y'all fucking business, wherever y'all minded y'all business at, it wouldn't be a dilemma that I was 40 and my shorty was 25. But somewhere in the world, you thought, let me tangle my antennas in his business.
Right.
And you had a problem with what he said.
And now it's morally wrong. Like, oh, yeah, no, morally it's wrong. You're screwed. Like, you know what? The crazy thing about it is a lot of people, a lot of the women that have these views about it, they were the young girls that were getting hit by the older dudes. But they were actually getting hit by older dudes that was predators for real, for real. Like, them were the predators. So you had an experience with a predator, a dude who was, like I said, he in the streets, he doing certain shit, and he's hitting a lot of young girls. It wasn't like he was trying to wife you up as a young girl. He hitting a whole bunch of young girls, and now your heart get broken. You feel a certain type of way because he probably made you some promises. He probably spent a couple of dollars on you, made you some promises that he didn't keep, and now you like, oh yeah, save our children from these type of men. And it's like, all dudes ain't like that. You might have a older dude who actually has good intentions for her. Like, you know what, I'm feeling shorty right there. You know what I mean? She a little younger than what I'm used to or whatever, but she got her head on her shoulder. She already done graduated college. She done did this. She done did that. I met her in the bar. You know what I mean? So she's old enough. They giving her shots left and right and whatever. This who I want to deal with. But then you got all these old head chicks coming in like, oh, nah, leave that baby alone. Like, nah, you wasn't saying that when you was getting nailed to the motherfucking coffin when you was 15, 16, but now you got so much to say now. Like, come on now.
A couple of y'all baby dads are 15, 20 years older than y'all.
Get facts.
Should we point that out?
Yeah.
Should we point the one you laid down and had a baby with is 15 years older than you? Because there's a couple of y'all in the comments right now that I know y'all baby dad, and I know he 10, 12 years older than you. So is this like, what are we talking about right now? Treasure Tay said, just because you act like an adult don't make you one. Treasure, how old is your baby dad? How old is Man? Answer that question.
Hey, Shantasia said it's fun and games. It's all fun and games until it's their daughter.
No, I have a daughter. You're speaking to a man who has a daughter. If my daughter at 21 brought a 40-year-old home, bro, I wouldn't care, bro. You're grown at this point, bro. As long as you're doing what you have to do as a woman.
I think at 21, let's just jump it up to 25 or 24, right? All I can do at that point is give you advice.
That's it.
But even at 21, listen, my daughter came to me at 21 years old, and her dude was in his 30s, and he wasn't even from here. She like, Dad, I'm moving out of town with this dude. I sat down and had a conversation with him, and I let him know, like, listen, there is an age gap between y'all. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that you can't mess with my daughter. What I'm saying is be patient with my daughter because there's that age gap. Realize that she's younger than you, and she still got some growing up to do. So as long as you're patient enough to deal with some of her younger ways, then it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Don't get too frustrated. Don't get to putting your hands on her and doing extra shit because you feel a certain type of way, because understand that she's younger. So if an older man has that type of mentality, like, I'm dealing with this young girl, I understand that she's younger, and I'm going to give her room to grow. I'm not trying to groom her or all this extra shit that y'all saying, manipulate her and all. What? I don't even get it.
It makes me think, like, what's wrong with y'all minds, bro, that's the first thing y'all jump to is you're grooming her or you're manipulating her, or that's what makes me think. Like, I seen somebody put Chalk Margot, what's her name? Margot Young Chalk? What? Chalk.
Yeah.
Chalk said, yo, if you fuck a 23-year-old girl, you'll fuck your daughter. What? What?
Don't y'all got the thing y'all put on the screen for
Put
that?
the joint up here, man. What the fuck?
What
the fuck? There's no way you said that, bro. There's no way, bro. Bro, she said if you fuck a 23-year-old girl, you will fuck your daughter. So my question is this. Why do we get we're not trying to hear that. Y'all was just loud as hell in the hallway. we trying to understand this right here, right? Mm-hmm. Why? Where did that come from? At what point did you think in your mind it was okay to say, if you fuck a 23-year-old girl, you'll fuck your daughter?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, you went straight to incest.
What?
That was crazy.
Like,
so if he's 60 and he fuck his 40-year-old daughter, if he fuck a 40-year-old girl, he'll fuck his 40-year-old daughter.
And that's my thing.
That don't even correlate.
And that's my thing. Y'all are talking about these grown-ass women who's 23, 24, 25, bro. So you're telling me if I'm 60, I can't talk to a woman who's 40?
Yeah.
Is that what y'all saying? Is she still a baby? Am I fucking with a baby? I'm 60, she 40. Am I a baby? Because Larry Wall been out here knocking shit down, bro. Larry Wall youngest is 19. My pop's 65. What are we talking about right now?
Shit, it was a big age gap between my dad and my mom. He's probably like 20-some years older than her, for real. My dad died, he was 54. Like, oh, my God, let me do the math. He was probably like 25 years older than my mom. And if it wasn't for my dad being a pedophile, like y'all call it, I wouldn't even be here right now. So I support that shit to the fullest. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, this is my life instinct right now.
No, bro.
You know
So I really want to know. So what y'all doing is y'all turning this shit, and y'all be trying to make the men seem like creeps and all of that, bro. But what I'm saying is, a woman is 24, 25, bro. Megan Rose, get your ass in here, because you're next. You're next. Because Chalk was crazy saying that he'll fuck his daughter. That was crazy.
That was
because
wild.
Why do you think you can say that and slide off into the sunset? You just said that I would hump my daughter. Nobody looked at her and said, yo, that was some wild shit to say. Nobody said that. Everybody was like, I know, right? No, bro. You can't listen, y'all be going too far. Megan Rose been petitioning this shit all day, calling dudes creeps, calling dudes old heads.
She's trolling.
She's trolling?
Yeah, she's trolling. Right. She inboxed me and was like, she get paid off Facebook and all of that. She said she gonna piggyback off, and I'm like, do you? That's why I ain't been going crazy on her. Yeah,
Lady Nita said, but I don't mind 25 and up. Nigga, you crazy the fuck? You cool with it, bro? Listen. So what I'm saying is this, bro. If your daughter 22, right? She bring home a 42-year-old man, bro. What you supposed to go to jail?
Yeah,
you supposed to go to jail? I mean, let's break down the logistics. You supposed to do something to him and go to jail, and then she's gonna hump him anyway? Or she's gonna go get the next 40-year-old? Yeah. Is that what you saying? Hey, shawty, you my man. This ain't nothing personal towards you. We having a conversation. As a father, what do? Your daughter's grown as fuck, bro. Like Rastic said, all you can do is advise her.
Because they're gonna do what they want to do regardless.
That's it, bro.
Because if you try to lock her down, she's gonna do it behind your back.
Yeah, ain't no stopping her.
Kayla Martin said, if a woman can choose a president, she can choose a man. Period.
Yeah.
Vanessa said, love y'all, sharing the love. Red Lotus said, my only issue with and is if you with her because of her body, you can have her nice body and be batshit crazy. Would you want her still risking what she could do?
What? We don't even understand.
I ain't even understand that. Yeah. My only issue would be and is with her if you're with her because of her body. You can have her nice body and be batshit crazy. Would you want her still risking what she could do? Yeah, I ain't understand.
I didn't understand again. You could read that shit 100 times.
Yeah, I ain't understand that either.
Yeah, but yep.
Lisa Marie
That's the
said
answer
this
to
shit's
that,
sick. What about it is sick? Stravy Stone said, what the fuck? Lou Wild. Kayla Martone, a lot of women are commenting from mother's point of view. Yeah.
But what about when they wasn't mothers and they was young girls out here? Like a lot of the females.
Let's not mistake. We're like nobody up here is saying it's cool to go be 40 and fuck on somebody
Underage.
19, 18, 16, 15. Nobody is saying that. We're saying why is the date always pushed for older guys? Now y'all hitting us with 25 is too young. They're a baby, but they could be on today. Third or fourth company business doing a thing, like, you know what I'm saying?
Drea right now. Drea, light skinned Drea. Basketball wives.
Yeah, she
her baby dad is the same age as her son.
Yeah.
Damn near.
Yeah.
She like 20 years older than him, bro.
But you can't even talk about maturity neither. You know what I mean? You could say that, all right, this female, she's 22, she's 23, she's immature. It be dudes who's 30, 40 years old that's immature right with them. So you can't use maturity as a determining factor. Like, oh yeah, because she could be more mature than him at 23. You know what I mean? Like
Vaughn Wick said, my mom was 25 and my stepdad was 45. They was married for 15 years. I wouldn't be the man I am today without him. Do you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what are y'all saying to them? Like, what are we saying to them? It says, nah, it's sick to even that this is even an issue. 18, you're an adult. So why do y'all keep going lower and lower with the age?
Let me ask y'all a question. One of y'all favorite bars.
No, I think she was agreeing. She's saying like 18, you're an adult. So why is it an issue with the whole 25 thing? I think that's what she's saying.
Now listen. You know, and I don't do no name dropping. I don't even do it when I be on my Joan. Y'all be knowing who I'm talking about though. It's a dude out here that be messing with young girls. His one shorty was like 18, 19 or whatever, and he older than me. Mm-hmm. He own a bar. Y'all still going to this man bar and establishment. There be all types of crazy shit going on about his name, but y'all still be there heavy as fuck. And I'm not trying to take no business away from her or whatever. None of that. I'm just saying, how come when somebody got money or they got some type of position, it's okay for them to do it, but when y'all don't know me, you know what I'm saying? I can have more money than all these dudes, but I keep my life private. I troll on Facebook, but I keep my life private. I got a lot of good shit going on for me. But a lot of people sitting here and y'all try to drag me through the mud like I'm actually, and the crazy thing about it is my shorty is 32. I'm trolling on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? But what about the dudes that's really doing it? What about the dudes out here that's in their 40s that's really messing with 18, 19-year-olds? Because I could name drop these motherfuckers that I really don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I could get the drop in the names, you know what I mean? But we gonna keep that shit sexy up here. But yeah, what about them dudes? Y'all still support these people.
Y'all
talk about them
them
in the comments. Yeah. Just talk about them in the comments. What y'all gotta say about them guys?
Cause I know a couple. Again.
Yeah, cause I'm about to go post out. I'm about to go post outside of the bar for real, and everybody I see come out like, "When you in the comments? Why? What you doing in there? The fuck? What is you doing in there?
What you in the comments?
Was it you in the comments?
Demira said, "That's not normal. That's what I mean when y'all say y'all normalize everything like it's cool. It's disgusting. But 25 is definitely a reasonable age. But I personally don't date 40 plus. I'm 25." This just means your preference. You're not into it. It's not your preference.
Who said that?
Demira
Key.
Demira Key? All right, send me her Facebook. I'm about to bag her because she tripping.
Lisa Marie said, nah, it's sick that this is even an issue. Oh, okay. Lily Jordan said, I went to school with my man's grandkids. Red Lotus said, what if she got a nice body, but she's not mentally all there? Do you still want to mess with her knowing she's not mentally all there?
Listen, a lot of times, see, and then you know what? That was a good question right there. Now we understand what you're saying, Red. You know what I mean? But listen, if she... I feel
like the goalpost is being moved.
Yeah, it is being moved. But this is the thing. Like I said earlier, men are attracted to females off of physical appearance. So, yes, we will put their ass through the mattress. But we not going to fuck with them like that. like when you an older man and you dealing with a younger woman like that, you know what I'm saying? Say she 23, 24 or whatever, and she's just sexy as fuck, but she dumb as a box of bricks, you know what I'm saying? We'll still hit them because we're men and we ain't shit or whatever, you know what I mean? But we're not gonna try to build a relationship off of that, you know what I mean? And then them is the same type of chicks who's gonna be in the comments 10 years later when it's a dude like me making the joke like, no, stay away from them dudes. It's like, no, the only reason you had a bad experience because you was dumb. And then the dude probably didn't want to deal with you, you know what I'm saying? But all women ain't like that. A lot of women be having they shit together for real, because these dudes don't. They especially nowadays, man, the YNs, they out here, they shooting, they doing all types of crazy shit. They in and out of jail. It's all types of indictments going on and everything. You don't see the women in them type of situations. The women are out here getting their life together. They going to nursing school. They doing this. They doing that. They might go out and party and do their thing, but they getting their shit together. Thanks. So as if you single, regardless what age you is, but I'm just gonna speak on me. You know what I mean? So if I'm single, I'm gonna go to the person who got they head on their shoulders the most if I'm trying to get into a relationship and build something. You know what I mean? Me personally, I'm looking for marriage. I'm at that age. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for someone to marry. So if I meet somebody 23, 24 and she got her head on her shoulders, she done already been through all type of shit through her life and she looking for marriage, we'll get married. You know what I mean? Yeah. And live happily ever after and fuck what anybody got to say about it. You know what I mean? Because she's grown and I'm grown.
Facts. Solo Shawty said, bro, at that age, my baby ain't even on that type time to do shit like of be raised a certain way, mom's side and dad's side, but you can't make that shit normal, my nigga. And most of them is babies, bro. The young girls y'all talking about is rare here. These young girls don't got shit. Y'all talking about most of them still stay with their mom and grandmas. So I get what y'all saying, but this shit as a dude ain't normal at none, bro, in my opinion. Bro, so listen, Shawty, I don't know if you travel a lot, bro, but out of town it's worse.
Oh man,
it's not rare here, bro. This is shit that goes on. It's not
all
rare,
through
bro.
The world.
This shit goes on, bro. It's just we're a small ass city, so they're talking about it. But this shit is normal, bro. But like I said,
I also got something to add to that when he said about like being raised in this and the third. Is there not anybody out there that raised their kids up to be super outstanding law-abiding citizens, and then they go do the opposite?
Yeah, absolutely.
That happens.
Yeah.
You can have your daughter in church her whole entire life coming up, and now she done grew a taste for it because you had her in church her whole entire life. Now she outside wanting to explore.
Yeah.
Look at Kirk Franklin's daughter.
And what y'all not understanding is y'all nobody, as me as a man, right? I'm not talking to a woman who stay with her mom, bro. I'm not talking to a woman who stay with her grandma, bro. So like y'all be trying to move the field goal post and turn the 25-year-old as young as y'all can make her. She stays with her mom. Oh, she stays with her grandma. Oh, she does this. Oh, she's that. You're moving the field goal post, bro. We're just saying a 25-year-old and a 41-year-old.
Yeah.
Do you feel what I'm saying? This woman by 25, bro, she is graduated. She has had kids. She may own a house. She may have some degrees. She may be more established in your life she may be more established in her life than you are in your life as a man. What do you say to her? You're telling me her frontal lobe ain't developed? You telling me she's not mature enough?
Because she done went through experiences.
Come on,
like
bro. Do you feel what I'm saying? It is up to us as parents, bro, to give our kids the tools to survive and be successful in life, bro. Nobody dives into their grown-ass kid's sex life.
Yeah.
Because you out of pocket. If you a dad and you worrying about who your 23-year-old daughter is fucking, you out of pocket.
Yeah, that's weird.
You out of pocket, bro. If you is asking your daughter who she's humping on in her spare time as a 23, 24-year-old, you're out of pocket as a father. Because that you got to mind your business, bro. Yeah. She has to bring it to you. Hey, dad, I need some advice. Hey, dad, let me bring this dude to dinner. Hey, dad, I want to introduce you to this man. That should be the only time you get involved in her sexual life, bro.
Yeah.
She is a grown woman. I wish I might ask my daughter who you humping.
That's the creepy part.
What?
That's when it gets creepy.
What? I wish I might find out that you're humping a dude and ask you, are you humping him? That's crazy, bro. Like, understand what y'all saying while y'all saying it.
Yeah. My question to the people is, to everybody watching this, all right, and the people that are bothered by it, because some people don't give a fuck, but the people that are bothered by this, what can or what are you gonna do about it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, what's the solution?
Yeah, what's the solution? Yeah, what's the solution? Because the men are going to be attracted to what they attracted to, and women are going to be attracted to what they attracted to. Younger women tend to like older men, you know what I mean? And older men tend to like beautiful women, regardless of what their age is, you know what I'm saying? So if that's the case, what could be done? If it's such a problem, you know what I mean, what can be done about it?
Also though, I don't want to move the goalpost myself, but it's like, the 19-year-old son moving in with the 40-year-old woman, everything is everything. It's praised.
It'll be. I would love for my son to do
it's
that.
Praised.
For real, my son 19 and he coming in, but like, yeah, shorty, she 40, she's a doctor, you know what I mean, a registered nurse, and she got all this money. She about to buy me a car. I'm like, you got one, you feel me? Yeah, what the fuck? I'm not gonna be sitting back like, no, fuck that. She's
raping you.
She's raping you. Like, I'm not doing that. Yeah.
Hey, so Shawty said most don't graduate, let alone have a degree. That's just who you talking to,
yeah,
bro.
No,
That's just
I know. Listen, and I was dealing with somebody a few months back. You know what I'm saying? And it ended quick because she was really about her paper for real. She was just trying to squeeze whatever she could out of me. But she had already graduated college. You feel what I'm saying? And she's in school right now for another degree, and she works and has her own crib and all types of stuff.
What are you telling her?
Yeah, like what the fuck? She's doing better than a lot of dudes that I know. So how the fuck? Like, I don't get it.
It's really not a rare thing. It's some shit that you supposed to be doing in life.
Right. Exactly.
But we're just from a city where people be fucking losers. Unfortunately.
Can I ask the ladies in the comments? Can I ask y'all never graduated?
Yeah, like
I'm curious now because I mean I was under a different impression. 6, 7.
Shanlaser Jones said, I feel like a 5-year age gap is acceptable. Anything above that is kind of weird. Kind of weird your ass on somewhere because that's crazy. Yeah. My baby mom 9 years older than me. So that's listen, I don't know what you talking about. Hey, she said, Nate said the age gap thing is an issue because women can't play at the same level as men. And that's what it is, bro, because these young bulls don't want y'all ass once them titties hit y'all stomach. Yeah. And these young bulls don't want y'all once y'all ass hit the back of y'all knees. That's all it is. If y'all was in shape, like Louis said, going to the gym, working out y'all body and y'all mind, these young boys would be all over y'all and y'all would be cool. Because I hear a lot of women post and talk about, yo, these young boys be applying pressure. These young boys be talking about they can take care of this and he gonna pay for that. Yeah. And y'all be with it, bruh.
You be all for it.
Cut it out, bro. A lot of y'all that humped on dads and sons, man. Listen, y'all keep on keeping on, man. I'm gonna start saying a name or two because y'all acting crazy.
And then the crazy thing about it
is, we not downplaying women. It's like in defense of the theory, people are downplaying women. Like, oh, women. Oh, she might be talking to people in the comments when she say that. Because
he's saying y'all ain't graduating
and it's like
it's rare and it's.
I know a lot of people
I'm not talking to no poop hut, period. Yeah. If you're a poop hut, I don't want to talk to you anyway. So if you don't have these things, you're going to disqualify yourself anyway. I'm not saying you have to have a degree, but you got to have some motion. You got to have something going for yourself. Yeah. Nobody's coming to get you from Mom crib. Nobody's coming to get you from Grammy crib.
Strap said, Keith, chill.
I'm not coming to get you from Grammy crib. I'm not doing none of that. That's just my personal opinion. You stay with your mom, you stay with your grandma. That should get you disqualified as a 35-year-old woman. You feel me?
And it's a crazy thing, and I know y'all could both attest to this, cause I remember being in high school, and it might be a crush, like, damn, shorty, I'm gonna shoot my